For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a metal stamp necklace. The supplies you'll need include 6 to 8 metal blanks, 6 to 8 jump rings, 1 lobster clasp, a variety of sizes and length of chain. You'll need patina and a cotton ball, letter punches, a metal design press, which is optional, a hammer, and a variety of design dies. You'll also need wire cutters and a pair of needle nose pliers. So let's begin. So to begin the metal stamp necklace, I'm going to show you how to actually stamp each of your metal blanks. So you can see how this one here, we used this die to create that impression on the blank. We're going to use this machine. It's called a Sizzix machine. If you don't have access to that, but you have these dies, you can just put your metal blank in there, close it up, and actually hammer it, and it'll give you the same effect, but this is just a little easier to use. So I'm going to select another die. So I'm going to go with this one here. Let me see. So I'm going to use these that look kind of like the wheels and try to center this on here. I'm going to close this up and place it on the plate. Just like this. This is the embossing plate here. And then I'm going to put the other plate back on top. Sometimes this is a little tricky when you're running it through there. It doesn't always catch right away. Oh, that time it did. So I'm going to turn the wheel, and it's going to pull that die through there. Pull the plate out. And when I open this up, you'll see the impression that was made on this. So whatever impression you want, you can see it's going to be obviously the reverse on the back, so depending on which side you want to use. From here, what we'll do is apply patinas. So I'm going to finish stamping all of the blanks, and then I'll show you how to apply the patina. The next step I want to show you, so you can see I finished stamping my blanks with the dies, so the different designs, is I'm going to show you how to punch letters into the metal blanks. So in these two, I want them to say live and love. So I'm going to use this set of letter punches and punch the letters into it. I would get some kind of cushioned surface. You could just stack up magazines or newspaper. I have this rubber mat that works well. You don't want to do it on a really hard flat surface, or there's not going to be any give on the metal, and you're just going to be punching. Nothing's going to punch into the metal, so you need that soft surface. So I'm going to position the letter where I want it to go, and these will slip around on you if you're not careful, so you want to hold it really still. I'm going to take the hammer and tap into the letter, and it's going to be hard for you to see, but there's an L punched in there. Once I go back and apply the patina, especially if I use a darker patina, it's going to get in the grooves of that letter and make those letters stand out more. So that's how you punch the letters. I'm going to go ahead and finish these, and then when I return, I will show you how to apply that patina. The next step in finishing up your metal blanks is applying a patina. So I have several different colors that I have for my students to choose from. I am going to use these 3 today. And the whole purpose of applying the patina is, well, there's two reasons really. One is to give it kind of an aged look. And then the other reason is, especially when you have letters, the patina will get in the grooves of those letters and really make them stand out. Right now it's kind of hard to see the letters that are on here. The design's a little easier to see, but with the letters it's more difficult to see. So we're going to apply the patina, and then we'll kind of wipe off some of the excess, and then from there we'll move on to the next step. So I'm going to show you on one of these what happens when you apply it. So I'm going to use this kind of turquoise color, and when you put this on here, you can just brush it on if you want, or you can use the cotton ball, which is what I'm going to use, to kind of dab off the excess. So I'm putting this on, and it goes on a lot like paint, and really you could use paint if you wanted to, and enamel would be your best option, just because metal has a slick surface, and if you apply an acrylic paint, a tempera paint, anything like that, you risk it chipping off. So I've actually, in the past, we've used nail polish before if someone wanted a really specific color. So I've applied this, and it's kind of sticky, and you can see those letters start to stand out. And from there you can do several different things. You can kind of sand it off if you want more of it to be removed from the surface, and it'll still stay in the letters. I also allow them to use like a black ink that really helps letters stand out well too. But I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and when I return, then we're going to go ahead and work on assembling our necklace and how we're going to put it together. I finished up applying patina to each of my blanks, and I laid out my necklace with my chain, how I want it to look. And you can see I actually didn't end up using this one blank that I stamped, and I had some extra chain that I didn't use, which is fine. I just decided this was just going to be too much on there, which is why I'm not using it. So I'm going to show you how to attach your metal blanks to your chain. And you can do that a couple different ways. It depends on the chain that you have. So for instance, this thinner chain here, I could attach my jump ring to the blank and then just slide it on so it would actually move on the chain. Or with this bigger chain, you can see I could actually slide the jump ring through the holes on the blanks and then through an actual link, which would keep it in place. I think that's what I'm going to do with these two. So I'm going to show you how to do that with one of these here. So let me get that one out of the way. And so basically I want to find the middle point of my chain, since this is going to be one that stays in place. So that middle link, I'm going to attach these. So to do that, I want to open my jump ring, loop it through the chain, and then I'm going to go through both of the blanks, and I'm going to close the jump ring back. And you can use any pliers for this. I'm even using a pair of round nose pliers right now. It doesn't really matter. So close it up well, and then you can see that one is attached. So when I do this one that's lower, I'm going to use 3 jump rings, and let me show you why. So I have these 2 blanks that have, I'm going to move this one out of the way. I have these 2 blanks that say live and love on them, And if I use one jump ring to connect all of them, they're gonna pile up and I'm not gonna be able to see the words on my second one. That one's gonna be hidden. So to space them out, I'm gonna first attach this one to one of the links, this blank, and then I'm gonna use a jump ring and attach this one, just maybe a link or two over, and this one a link or two over. So I'm gonna finish up attaching all of my blanks to the chain. When I come back, I'm gonna show you how to finish up the necklace with your jump ring and clasp. Okay, my blanks are attached to the necklace chains here, the 3 strands. And you can see here, like I pointed out before, the way I connected this with the 3 separate jump rings on different links allows these 2 with the words on them to hang separately so they're not piled up, so you can actually see the words. So what I'm going to do now is, let me scoot these down a little bit, I'm going to connect the ends of the necklace here with a single jump ring. So I'm going to open up my jump ring, and with these really little ones, I think it's easier to use a pair of pliers. So I'm going to slide each link of each chain, or the first link of each chain, onto that jump ring, like that. And I'm going to close that back up. So now those 3 chains are joined together, like that. And then on this side, I'm going to do the exact same thing here. And let's again open the jump ring. I'm going to slide each of the first link, so the first link on each chain, I'm going to slide those onto this one single jump ring. I'm going to close it back up. Okay. Now that those are connected, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, on one side, I'm going to add on 1 additional jump ring. On the other side, I'm going to attach my lobster clasp with a second additional jump ring. So you'll have your jump ring that connects them together, and then you'll have just a jump ring on one side, and then on this side you'll have the second jump ring in your lobster clasp. And the reason I'm putting this second jump ring on this side is so that you have something to attach the lobster clasp to. So I've got that on that side. Let's find this jump ring here. I'm going to attach my second one. So I'm opening this up again. When I open this one up though, I want to slide on my lobster clasp, connect it to the jump ring, close it up, and now this will hook onto this jump ring on this side. And there you go. So the necklace is complete, and you can see that by using the different size chains, I'm not doing a very good job here of laying these out, but the 3 necklaces will hang at a staggered. So you'll have your shorter one, your medium one, and your longer one. So that is the metal stamp necklace. To view more tutorial videos and information on our projects, please visit our website at www.cnhsart.com.